Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. I've activated research again, auto research. There's not a lot left for us to do with only 3 science packs. But there are a few things, and they're mostly for things that I can't even make use of yet anyway. Just because I don't have the materials, but might as well get them done so that we don't have to wait for them later. I'm on version 16.41 now. The signaling problem that I had has been fixed, so that's great. Whoops, wait a minute. And today I'm just going to work on miscellaneous stuff. There's several things that I want to check up on and repair, fix, optimize. And I asked if anybody minded if I did that stuff on camera rather than doing it offline before an episode, just because I'm running into time constraints and it's hard for me to spend, an hour or two just getting ready for an episode and then another hour to record it. And I would like to be able to continue pushing out content on a daily basis if possible, because I think that's what most people like to see. And most of the feedback that I got, actually all the feedback that I got, said we actually like to see you fixing small things because sometimes we see something that's useful to us. So thanks for everybody who responded and gave their comments. I appreciate it. And thanks for being generous with your time, because honestly, the fact that you all said that really relieves some of the pressure that I've been feeling lately, and that'll make this all the more enjoyable. Okay. Another thing I did is I installed a mod called Biters Be Gone. I did nuke the biters with a console command, so you'll notice there are no longer any biter nests on the map. But because I started the game with biters enabled, as we expand, new unexplored areas will have biters, and Biters Be Gone disables all of that as long as you have the mod running. So, all right. So what I want to do today is, first of all, I want to separate my barrel station from the rest of this depot. Because I would like the barrel station to have its own entrance and exit, so that if a train leaves the depot to get barrels, it doesn't have to leave here, go down to the bottom of the rail system, make a U-turn, and come all the way back. I think it'll be more efficient if we do that. So, and then I also want to change it to a bot-based system. That's why I brought some bots with me. All right, so I'm going to start just by copying this, and I'm going to get rid of, I think I can get rid of the, do I want the text plates? Yeah, I might as well leave the text plates. But I can get rid of the fuel stuff. I can get rid of these inserters, because I'm not going to be refueling here. Actually, I'm going to delete this. And everything else, I think I will leave the way that it is. And I'm going to put that there so that I don't accidentally delete it. Belt brush. Okay. All right. Now I'm not going to delete that yet because there's quite a lot of stuff in the warehouse. So let us begin by, geez, all these trees. I think I'm going to have to use the termites for that, and they didn't last very long. I wonder if I can craft more. I can. All right, let's craft more of those. And then any other trees that we need to clear, I suppose I can just use the bots for. This is a very dense wooded area. Oh, and somebody made a comment very recently asking how I'm crafting things so quickly. And the answer to that is the crafting speed research mod. So that added some research to the game that allows us to increase our crafting speed. I'm not sure if that shows up in bonuses. It doesn't appear to. No, but I can show you the research real quick. I've researched through level 7. Level 8 will be coming up next, and each level provides a 20% boost. Right, so I'm a little bit more than double now. And I just did that. I don't normally use this mod, but I did it in this playthrough just because with Angels and Bobs, it's there are so many different buildings and structures that you need that I thought it would be a good idea to have faster crafting speed, because we are going to be handcrafting many of them rather than producing them in the hardware store. And for those of you who are new to the series, the hardware store is what we call the shopping mall. But we don't like shopping malls. Okay, I'm just bringing this train over so that I can get rid of trees with the train bots. All right, so let's build a junction. So yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna keep the barrel depot over here. Actually, maybe I should put it on the other side of the tracks. That way I'll have more room. That way I'll have room to add more trains to my depot. Which means that all those trees that I destroyed over there was just kind of a big waste. But, you know, waste is a waste is a theme of Factorio. I should probably grab this thing over here too, for when we get to the point that we want to do bioprocessing. I'm not sure how much more that train is going to hold. It might get full. If it does get full, then I'll just go back to the main base and make more termite bots. Yep, almost full. Well, and the other thing I could do is I could just put down a silo and put all the wood in there and then destroy it. But I think it would be good. I think it would be good to have the wood. All right. All right, well, I might have to get rid of some of it just because it's rapidly filling up here. All right, so we'll let that finish, and then I guess I'll just destroy this chest. Okay, great. All right, so I think we can put that. Let's try to put it as close as we can to the middle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so right here, this is the middle. All right, so I get rid of those two signals there. And that one. And then I can, oh, I also have to remove that. And then the junction goes right there. All right, and I'm going the wrong way on this track. So let me back up to the left. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to back up a little bit more. All right, so now this can form the basis of our barrel depot. And I'll do a shape like this one. And actually I can copy that initial shape to make this a little bit easier. I'll just take it up to the first rail here. Okay, and then I'll get rid of the unloader depots. We're not going to use those. Whoa. Wrong button. Okay, and then I should be able to plop this right there. Very nice. And then, of course, we can remove this. All right, so this is incoming and this is outgoing. And we're going to need 2 lanes. One for outgoing barrels and one for incoming barrels. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. Okay, and remove those. All right, good. And then we can use that blueprint that we made earlier. Okay, I guess we can't. Not exactly. All right, so let's get that out of there. We need a little more space. You know, I could put the... Yeah, this is fine. I could put the warehouses on the other side of the track, but... And now this is strange. Okay. All right, so now I can pick this up. All right, so let's grab all of this. Okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of some coal. I shouldn't run in between train cars because if the train starts moving while I'm in there, I'll die instantly. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go back to the main base to get rid of some junk. So let's do that relatively quickly. And I'm not sure if I have... See, I have a provider chest where the wood is, but no request. And I think I have... Yeah, I have a lot of wood over here. So I think what I need to do... Probably what I need to do is make that a requester chest. Or a requester silo. Let's make one of those. Okay, I need some white circuits. And of course I have no inventory space. All right, let's get rid of, why do I have so much crap? All right, requester silo. Get rid of stone. What else can I get rid of? I mean, I use all this stuff. I guess I can get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I can get rid of some belts. That'll help. And I can get rid of some extra yellow stuff. And get rid of those active provider chests. I can delete that blueprint. All right, so all that'll help a little bit. All right, so let's put this requester silo up there. And then I'll just set this to request all the wood. So all the wood comes here and it'll be available on the network. Now, how much can this hold? It's 256 slots, 100 each, so 25,600. All right. So that should start requesting all the wood that we've got, at least until it gets full. That's going to take a while to move it all. Although with these guys, it won't take quite as long. Okay, I can get rid of this. I can get rid of that. Yeah, I don't need ingots. All right, well, that's a little bit better. All right, so let's go back to depot. And then I'll switch to manual mode when we get close. Now, some of these patches that I started with are getting mined out here pretty quick. Huh, I think I never put the sapphirite on there. Let's see. Left. There we go. Okay. Finally. All right, so now we can start the arduous process of moving the barrels. Now, Picker Extended has a copy-paste feature, but I'm not sure if I can do it over long distances. Let me try it. So you Control-V on your source, and then Control-V on your destination. And it should work. Oh, nice. Okay, let's do the other one now. That saves a lot of time. I'll be happy when I get exoskeletons. But for that, we're going to need the next tier of circuits, I believe. Let's see. Electronic. No, let's try circuit. Yeah, it's the green ones. This one, electronic logic board. Okay, well I guess the only things I need are integrated electronics. Oh, we can make these. And superior circuit boards. Okay, well, not yet. That'll have to come later. Alright, so let me pick that up. I'm gonna remove that station, and then we can pick all this up. I'll leave this stuff here for when we have another depot station. So this way when we need to add more trains, I can add another 7 or 8 depot stops here. And that way we'll be able to get more mileage on this depot before we have to add additional ones. All right, now the other thing that I want to do here is pick up all this barrel unloading stuff. So I'm just going to set a filter here for these red logistics components and the stack inserters. And the power poles. And the lights. And that way it shouldn't bother anything except that stuff. Wonderful. Oh, you know what? I should have gotten more nanobots. I actually like the nanobots a lot for deconstructing things because they're quite fast. All right, let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of this too. There's no point in leaving our expensive stack inserters there with nothing to do. Where did you get a barrel? Oh, you know what? They must have been trapped at the end of some of those splitters. All right, so we'll just dump those out over here. That's no problem. Okay, now I should actually move this again because what I want to do is have a steel station. I want to have a steel station that I can bring steel to and then fabricate barrels here. So let's set that up. Now this part we should be all set with. And yeah, that I'm going to get rid of. And then we just give that some power and we should be good to go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's make sure that these are all connected. There we go. Okay. So then, let's see, do I want to just use one machine? How fast do these produce? 1 per second. No, I think we want... We'll do at least... Actually, let's do 2 on each. And I have these nice Mark II substations that I can start making use of as well. Let's see, this looks like a good place for one. Maybe not. No, because I'm gonna need room over there. We'll do it the old-fashioned way for now. All right, and we can just use slow inserters in and out on both of those. All right, so this is where we would bring in steel. And we could just do it like this. And now that I think about this, I don't think I need this to be an LTN stop. I think we can just do this with a traditional train station. So if I want to bring steel over here to make more barrels, I'll just schedule a train manually to do that. All right, so I think we need to name these stations. So this we'll call, whoops, empty barrels. Okay. And here we'll call this empty barrels steel. So that's where steel would come in. All right, now the other thing that I have to do is I have to turn those into, I want to turn those into requesters. Instead of regular warehouses. And then we'll set these up to request empty barrels. Like so. And this can hold 512 times 10, so 5,120. Okay, so that way any barrels that get put into this bot network that doesn't exist yet will go there. All right, and then I'm thinking of using the Bob's, try using some of these Bob's RoboPort things. But I'm going to start with just a regular typical RoboPort to begin with, and I'll put my bots in there. And then we've got these logistic zone expanders. These each give me a 60 by 60 area. So let me try crafting one of these and see if we want to use that. Oh yeah. See, this is, that provides a lot more coverage than a regular RoboPort. And it's much more compact as well. which is nice. Okay, and then we would need 2 more of these to cover this whole area. So let's craft 2 more of those. And then we can craft a couple of charging points as well. All right, so I'll put one, let's see, these need to get, well, let's put one, we'll put one right there, and we'll put the other one over there. Okay, and then I need a bunch of active provider chests. Or should I do silos? I'll do the big active provider chests, but for that I'm going to need iron. Okay, where are my charging stations? Here they are. All right, so I'll put one like right here in the middle, let's say. And then I'll put another one over here. Okay. So now we just need to get, oh, and let me add a passenger station while I'm here. That's really going to come in handy. Oh, I need a little bit of landfill. One, two, three, and right there. Okay. Guess I'll have to do it next time. Let's go back to engineering and get some iron plate. And on the way there, what can we get rid of? Well, we can put that back in the train car. So I'm just carrying around a lot of stuff that I'm going to need sooner or later. I just don't need right now. And actually there's probably some research coming up that I can get that'll increase my inventory capacity, or even better armor would do the job. Okay, so I want that, and then we're going to need the big active providers. Let's make 20 of those. And those are made from big chests. Huh, those are only made from iron. Those are actually cheaper than steel chests in terms of resources. Okay, and actually I think I might even have a couple in here. Yeah, here's a couple more, which I can take as well. All right, let's head back over there. And I think the 50 bots that I put over there will be more than enough, because, well, each one can carry a stack. And in this case, the stack is only 10 barrels, so... but still, 50 bots, they'll be able to move 500 barrels all at once. That's... and a completely full train can carry 800 barrels. At least at this stage in the game. Alright, so we're going to want to make a right turn. Did I get it right? Yeah. And then a left. Great. Alright, so let's finish this rail station here. Yep, one more. Craft. Oh, okay. I already did craft a station. Alright, and then this will be empty barrels PAX. so let's send this train there. Great. And then we need a signal coming out. You have not connected a chest with a wire. Oh. Holy cow. Yeah, that could have been bad. I made a train deletion stop. Gotta be careful with those. I don't want a train deletion stop, I want a train stop. Okay. Now you can go in automatic mode. Okay, so we got a barrel delivery coming up, so let's hurry up and get this configured so that we can see it working on the other end here. So we'll just do that. Stack inserter on the output of each. We're going to need another power pole like that. All right, so let's copy that minus that thing, and we'll just paste that at each one of these stations. So any train that comes back here will empty its contents into the actor provider chest, and they will get picked up by the bots. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there's some barrels. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, and here they come. Wonderful. And these hold 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. They hold 60 stacks. So at least they each hold more than a train's worth. Although you get that with a regular steel chest as well. The iron chest is less than a rail wagon. Okay, so that works, and they're really slow, but we don't really care. It doesn't have to be fast. Okay, and then finally, I think it would be a good idea to have a storage chest here somewhere in case items come back here that are not barrels. And that's why I didn't put filter inserters there, because if they do by chance come back with something that we don't want them to have, I would like them to get emptied. So we can put I guess the storage chest could really go anywhere. Maybe down here will be a good idea. And then if I need to, I can add another station over here to pick up garbage. So let's put, let's make like a big, or a couple of big storage chests. All right, yeah, I guess it'll just have to be, we'll do 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6 of these. I don't think we're going to need them, but you never know. All right, 1, 2, 3, and there. All right, so if we imagine that this is where the station would be, if and when it exists. And the rail cars would be there. Where are the chests? Here we go. Right, so these would go like this. And those are in the network. Yes, very good. Okay, I'm going to pick up these lights just so we don't have to look at those flashing warnings all the time. And also, anytime I get in here, if I put anything in my trash slot, they'll end up going there too. Let's go ahead and put a station here, just so it's ready. Even if we never use it. All right, so I need another train stop. Do I want this to be a regular train stop? I think for now we'll make it a regular train stop. So we'll just call this empty barrels trash. And this could even, we could even just turn this into a provider station with a provider limit of 1, and then anything, and put a high priority on it so that anything that comes in here that's needed anywhere else will get picked up before it gets picked up at any other station. I think I like that idea. So let's do that. Let's make this an LTN station. All right, and we'll call it empty barrels trash. Okay, and we need power. Oh. Okay, I guess it has to be over here. All right, and then for a provider, I think I only need one of these, right? Let's check our, well, actually this is a provider. This has a minus, yeah, I should do this same thing with the filter inserters and everything. So let me copy this, minus those, and the rest of that. Those are on the wrong side. Okay, well we can move those. Okay, I'm out of green wires, and I can't make any more because I need rubber. But we can make some rubber. All I need to do is get some trees and make a stone furnace. And some resin. Oh, you know what? Well, I think I have everything I need. Insulated wires, rubber, and tinned copper wire. And I do have tinned copper wire. Okay, great. No. Put the resin in there. And we're burning wooden chests. That's great. Okay, give me some green wires. All right, so the output, let's see, this is multiplying by -1. So what my contents need to go there. The expected value. All right, train contents are going there. The expected value is going there. And then that's going to the splitter, or to the inserters. So I think I only need to do that. All right, and then we set this one train, and then in this case I'm going to set the provide threshold to 1 so that anything that shows up here will be available for pickup, even if it's a small quantity. And I'm going to set the priority to, the default is 0, so anything higher. I'll just set it to a 2. That way, if there's anything else that I want to be a higher priority than 0, I have somewhere to go. Okay, so we got the barrel area separated, which is great. We'll label that. Actually, let's put some text there too. Okay. Now, one last thing. I just want to go back to the main base and increase my request somewhat just to make sure that everything's working, because I haven't seen anything go there to pick up barrels yet. But I only have one station requesting barrels right now, so it's not very surprising, but I would like to see it work. Yeah, and why didn't this request barrels? Because we have nothing here. That's odd. Okay, well let's try resetting the request. Minus 200. Request threshold is 0. All right, let's make it 1. Okay. Request thresholds of 0. Request threshold of 0 doesn't work. Okay, and then somebody wanted me to put a lane balancer on this. I don't really care if it's balanced or not, to be honest. But we can do that. I'm just trying to think here. You know what, we should make the request threshold. First of all, let's increase this. Let's make this 400, and then we'll make the request threshold 200. That way it won't request more until it's half empty. All right, and then here we can do a lane balancer. Like that. That way both lanes will get used, even if we're only pulling from one lane up here, which we are. That's why one side is stacked up and the other is not. Okay, so that's going to make several trips before that belt gets full. Oh, okay. I've got multiple trains going here. All right. Well, good. Seems to be working. So that's what I wanted to get done today. And next time we'll start working on some other stuff. So thanks a lot for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Be happy to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.